I'm gonna do 20 push-ups for every hour. I am at Disneyland with my family. Do 20 push-ups for every hour of the day that I'm here. This is gonna count for California Adventures and Disneyland itself. In the morning, I'm gonna do 20, and then when I get to the afternoon, I'm gonna do double that and go up to 40 every hour. So I'm excited. Before we get more into this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I try to post every single week. Besides that, let's get into the video. Park just opened like an hour, like 30 minutes ago. It's 8:30 right now, so it's time to knock out my first set of 20. So I got my first 20 down. I got how many more hours to go? So the hours in general is gonna be from 8 to 11. This is gonna be a really big challenge. We're in the line for Guardians of the Galaxy right now. The wait time is 45 minutes. I don't think it's too bad because a lot of rides go up to like 120, 130, 140. Probably not 130 or 140, but it goes all the way to 120. It's gonna take a little bit, and I'll check in with you guys after the ride.
15 minutes later.
We actually got into the ride. I actually thought it was gonna be longer, but it actually wasn't that long. I think since like the time was not up and it's only like maybe 9, we're able to get to the line pretty fast. We're almost at the ride, and I'll check in with you guys later. So Cosmo, how you doing? Good? Awesome.
That was not part of the plan. Why? Of course I escaped. For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Not a lawyer.
Bro, I freaking love Rocket.
Take my hand, take the lead when we take a dance, romance. Understand, if you play your part, I will take a chance, climax. Symmetry, swim me so skillfully, feel the heat, just like we're in Sicily. Take a man, lay me to the floor, to the motherland.
Alright guys, we just got off of Guardians. It was really freaking cool. That ride definitely woke me up. I don't know where we're gonna go to next.
We're going to Carson.
Alright, so it's 9:40 and it's about that time again. It's time to knock out another 20 push-ups. Alright, I just got done with another set of 20, and then we're about to head to Toy Story, which is more down, like right next to the credit coaster. It's gonna be a pretty decent walk. By the time that we're done with Toy Story, it might be about the time for me to do another set of push-ups, but I can do it. After that, I just got 2 more sets of 20, and then we're after doing 40s after. This thing is tough. Alright, so we're in the Toy Story mini line right now. Actually, we're only making like maybe 5 minutes. Maybe not even minutes. Well, it's because we got Lightning Lane, so we're able to get on the line a whole lot faster instead of waiting like 130 minutes like everybody else. So about most of the rides that we're doing is like competition. Started with the Web Slingers, now we're doing Toy Story Mania. And then later on, we're gonna go on Buzz Lightyear. That's sort of an odd number, so I don't know who I'm gonna go against, but we'll get there when we get there. So after we're done with this ride, it's about time for me to do my other 20 push-ups. So I'm not really too excited for that, but I signed up for this video and I'm gonna do it.
Body when we sway mambo, move with my body when we play mambo, mambo Italiano, dance with me baby to the mambo like we crazy, yeah. Hey mambo, hands on my body when we sway mambo.
All right, so we just got off of Toy Story Mania. I think I'm gonna gain like 3rd place out of like the whole cart, but it's still okay. I did decent. Don't mind him, but. Now we're about to go get some food. We're all starving, and I haven't really drank much water. I'm definitely gonna drink more water later. So far, challenge-wise, this challenge hasn't been too bad. Like vacation-wise, it's having a lot of fun. All right, It's about that time, and now I'm about to do another 20 push-ups. Got down another 20, and let's get back to the vlog. We just gone to Incredicoaster, of course, like last time, we got Lightning Lane. So that's when that long freaking line. So after this, we're gonna hit the Cars, and then we're gonna hit Little Mermaid. As Bud said, I don't want to ride Little Mermaid. I like the AC, and that's pretty much the only reason why that I would want to ride Little Mermaid. So I'll see you guys after Incredicoaster. I'm gonna see you guys at Cars. Right now, we're going past San Francisco. Before, it just used to be a format of San Francisco, but now they actually made it fit into the Disneyland Park, and then made it San Francisco, which is from Big Hero 6. And yeah, so we just passed San Francisco, and we just entered Cars Land, and we're about to go on the Cars ride. So I'll see you guys there. Another hour, another set. Let's get to it. We got it. So change your plans. We ended up just sitting down, and we're not gonna go Cars. Well, I guess we're gonna go Cars now. Right now, we just had to sit down and look for food. So maybe after that, we might go to Cars. I don't know. But we're gonna go get some food right now. Didn't take out before. I'm wearing a Star-Lord jacket. Just bought this Jack Skellington bag yesterday. Bag originally went for $120, but I went to a thrift shop and like for $60. Which, that's a really good deal. Maybe after this I might go thrifting. I don't know. But I got a really good deal on this bag. Can you believe that? That bag was $120. Alright, I'm gonna take my jacket off because it's starting to get a little hot. I got my Spider-Man jersey under here. I got my Black Panther wristband. And now, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Move with my body when we play mambo. Mambo Italiano, dance with me, baby, to the mambo like we crazy. Yeah. Hey mambo, hands on my body when we sway mambo. Move like a bumpy.
All right, so the car ride keeps getting delayed, and the first time it was like an hour. Now it's 2 hours. We're just gonna be stuck in this line for a little bit, and it's almost time to do my push-ups. All right, so we're stuck in this car line, and this is the second row line. The ride ended up getting delayed twice, so we're gonna be stuck in this line even longer. So now, all we're doing is just waiting, and it's almost that time to do another set of push-ups. So I'm gonna do my push-ups in a little bit, but until then, I'm just gonna be standing in this line. All right, just in time. The line's gonna start moving again. But I don't know how fast it's gonna move, but we're in a good spot, and they give us a green light. The line's gonna be moving. So until then, I guess we'll just see you guys after the ride. Another hour, another set. Let's get it. Alright, so cars kept shutting down, so we ended up leaving the line. And then now, we're just about to get out of California Adventures, and then we're going straight to Disneyland. Now we're about to go to Fantasyland because there's a baby niece to me, so there's only a certain amount of rides that she could ride. Because of, because she's a baby. But we're going to Fantasyland because Fantasyland has like the most like small rides that you can go on, so we're gonna go there. We'll see what comes up next. All right, now I'm gonna switch to the metas so I can get some meta POVs. 3, 2, 1. Here's Walt Disney statue. I'm gonna get ice cream. I'm gonna get ice cream from that place. Only because of how big the scoops are. That's right, guys. Since I'm on vacation, I can actually cheat on my diet. Whatever you want in the comments, I am cheating on my diet only because I'm at Disneyland. All right. We're about to go into the castle. Yes, we made it through the castle. There's one gift shop. There's another gift shop. There's more gift shops somewhere, but I don't know exactly where they are. Alright, so it's 1 p.m. right now. It's just the afternoon. 20 pushes goes to the 40. First set of 40. I'm gonna have to do like 11 or 15 more of those. So it's gonna be a long day. About to enter Star Wars Land. That was right here, which has the Millennium Falcon. On this specific ride, everybody has jobs. And alright, we just made to Rise of the Resistance. Just like the Cars ride, the ride temporarily closed down, but so I ended up reopening, and then we ended up beating everybody that left the line. Award for waiting like maybe 15 minutes at Cars, and then just going out because cars kept shutting down. After 3 minutes, we made it to the front of the ride.
Has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is
Personally see them delivered.
That was a lot better than the Secret Base. They got all the stormtroopers in the front. If you look closely, they're kind of moving.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. The Resistance Blizzard.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Another hour, another set. I'm just about to do this challenge already, so let's do it. Right now we're just chilling. We have lightning lane for Smuggler's Run, but it's not for like another 30 minutes. So after that 30 minutes, we're gonna go on it, and then after that, I'm gonna do another set of push-ups. Han Solo is at the Millennium Falcon right now. R2-D2 somewhere around here, Chewie somewhere around here. It's been a really long day.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so we just got to the entrance of the line, but like we just got to the entrance. The line's actually moving really fast because like of course we got lightning lane. But the camera quality is pretty bad in this clip. I apologize. I'm videotaping this on my phone, and like it's pretty dark in here. So the line is actually moving pretty fast. I rode this route so many times, so right after we get through here, I'm gonna show you guys the lobby and stuff, and the cool stuff that you get to see before you get on the ride. Alright, so this is the part that I really wanted to show you guys. You have the chess table right here. There's the ceiling. The ceiling's awesome. This is the entrance of where you walk in when you first get out of the ride. Alright, so we just got done with the ride. So this ride is like one of those rides where you like fills off hydraulics and a lot of psychological stuff, and it gives you that adrenaline rush. Yeah, that's one of those rides. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of the ride. There are 6 people in total on the ride. There's 3 different jobs: captain, gunner, engineer. So the captain usually controls the ship. It's like common sense. The one on the left controls like which way the Falcon goes, and the part on the right controls like how high and how low the Falcon flies. And the gunners just shoot the bad guys, and the engineers are the ones that usually fix whatever's broken, which is pretty much most of the stuff on the ship. Alright, so we just got off of It's a Small World. Alarm went off again, so that means 40 more push-ups. And then I don't know what we do after this, but we'll find out later. I'm gonna knock on my push-ups, and we'll just see where we go from there. Alright, so I'm gonna forget that kid went into my shot, but I don't blame him. An hour, another set, another 40. Let's knock this out. Alright, so right now we are in the line for Indiana Jones. And then after this, I'm just gonna go with some Dole Whip. And then after that, we're gonna go back to California Adventures. Because like, we rode pretty much like all the rides I want to go on. Well, like most of them. But we look at a lot of the ride times. Like, we have a second day tomorrow, so we're gonna check out all those other rides tomorrow. We'll look at the ride times because we're gonna be going to World of Color. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come on at the end of the video. Really excited about it. So we're gonna go on this ride, and I'll see you guys when I get Dole Whip. Alright, it's 6 o'clock, and you guys know what time it is. Another hour, another set, another 40. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this Dole Whip, and then later on I'm gonna hit my next 40. Alright, so we just got the Dole Whip, and this Dole Whip tastes well deserved after the push-ups. I'm gonna enjoy this Dole Whip, and I want to color things coming up pretty soon, so we're gonna see what happens next. Okay, it's about 6 p.m. I got about like 4 sets after this. So, let's get this. Another hour, another set, another 40. Let's go. Alright guys, we're heading back to Disney California Adventures, and then we're gonna go find a place to sit down, get some food, and then I'm gonna go to Adventures Campus to get some shawarma, and then we're probably gonna head to our watercolor thing. So, I guess I'll see you guys at watercolor. If not, maybe a little bit before. Alright, so I just got to Adventures Campus. I got the shawarma, but the down part is that they didn't have sauce, so I had to get it with no sauce. But I know it's still gonna be good. And I'm gonna go meet up. I'm gonna meet up with the gang again. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I was able to find everybody. some of them went on the ride, some of them went to go pick up food. But now, I'm gonna enjoy the shawarma. It's really good. Even without the sauce, it's still enjoyable. A lot better with the sauce. Alright, so we just got the watercolor, and for the watercolor, we ended up getting the dessert package, which is actually pretty expensive, but it's worth it. I'm gonna show you guys what we got right here. Yeah, whatever food you guys see on the screen, that's the food that we got. So, I'm not got a few more sets left, but my phone's about to die, so I'm gonna end the video off right here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow my Instagram, it's Komodo Shark. And that's all I got. And as always, anything is impossible until somebody does it. And as always, be fearless.